Who the F, what the F? Who, what, where, when, and how? That's what we're about to find out. Who, what, where, when, and how? Who the F, what the F is going on, all right? Y'all know me. I'm always searching for the truth on the energy that's out here, child. Some of y'all could be asking those same questions. Who, what, where, when, why, what the F, who the F. All right? I can't be the only one that's asking those questions. So I included you because I am. I'm asking who, what, where, when, and how. Who, what, where, when, and how. Who, what, where. I need some more lip gloss. We need some new lip gloss, y'all. Who, what, where, when, and how. My favorite lip gloss. All right, so we're going to start off with the who. You are the who collective. So, who, what, where, when, and how. Who, what, where, when, how. What's this, Holy Spirit? So this is about you and you being different. Okay? This is about you being different. All right? All right? What's up, Afonso? This is about you being different. Earth angel. You could be an earth angel. Okay? You could be a star seed, a light worker. Take it as it resonates. This energy is about you being different. Okay? Yeah, something about you literally being different. And so there's this no energy, okay? Somebody here is getting a no, okay? You could be receiving a no, but I don't feel like that. I feel like because you are grounded and because you are in this world, not of it, somebody's being told no. And I feel like this is like access to you. You see how this is like a bridge here? I feel like somebody is being denied access to you. And I feel like if they come towards you, there's going to be a storm, lightning. I mean, there's going to be a problem if this person come towards you. They're being told no. They're being warned, okay? Look, it says forge, do not follow. I'm telling you, somebody here, you're being called to cross a bridge, to go in a particular direction, and somebody wants to follow you. I heard somebody wants to join you, and it's a no. It's a fucking no. And I feel like people got a problem with that. Okay? I feel like people have a problem with that. That's why I'm getting that who the F, what the F, because y'all are not allowed to go. The earth, angels, star seed, divine beings, light workers, chosen ones, they have somewhere to go. They have to get over this, they're leaving. Listen, forge, don't follow. That's somebody's warning. Okay? I don't know who you are. Okay? This may not be you, collective. You could be the earth angel. Or you could be somebody trying to force your way into somebody's life, crossing somebody's journey with somebody, and you're being told no, and you know you were told no. And the fact that you motherfuckers is trying to force y'all's way into people's life, force your way into people's stories is so fucking weird. Y'all so fucking weird. Y'all do anything to be a part of somebody's narrative and story. This person don't include y'all in nothing. This person doesn't include you in anything. Potter's Ghost. I'm just telling you like it is. You triggered? Look at you over here. Y'all just pop up. Y'all force y'all. Listen, it says do not follow. You being warned. You're not allowed to go. And if you go, you can expect to have a storm. Somebody was told, don't you follow the collective, and you followed anyway. And you wonder why you're going through a storm. You wondering why all hell is breaking out in your life. You wondering why. You wondering why you get fucked up out there. You was told to leave the collective alone. You was told stop following the collective around social media. Stop gang stalking the collective, following the collective all around town. You was told to stop. Let's get into it, all right? Somebody here was told not to follow you on your next journey. Okay, I heard something about a seed. So for some of you, I'm feeling like you are called to plant a particular seed. Okay, there's a seed here that you're supposed to be planting. Give me the seed energy. 10 of Pentacles. Listen, a lot of y'all motherfuckers out here, y'all want to follow the collective into their ancestral legacy, into their destiny. Y'all want to follow the collective lifelong success. Y'all want it for yourselves. You want their legacy inheritance. You want their trust funds. You want their spiritual. I'm not lying. Y'all motherfuckers know y'all. I'm talking to you. Y'all want to be the earth angels, the divine beings. You want this seed, the 10 of Pentacles. You want it. So much so that you're willing to ignore the guidance, not to follow. It's given Pharaoh when you got swallowed in the sea trying to follow the collective. Y'all trying to follow a place you're not allowed to go, okay? Because it entails some type of inheritance, some type of legacy, some type of success, all right? You fucking thirst buckets. You know you're thirsty. You're thirsty. Y'all don't have your own spiritual inheritance. You don't have your own ties to your ancestral legacy. So you want this collectives. And you've been told not to follow the collective, target the collective, gang stalk the collective. You was told no. You was told don't follow the collective. In regards to this 10 of Pentacles, y'all have been warned, all right? Tell me, why is the 10 of Pentacles out here? It's crazy. It's so sad. It's so sad. Fuck a cheeseburger with your trolling ass, with your Truman ass. You feel me? With your trolling Truman ass. Y'all so weak. You know what I'm saying? Y'all so weak. Nobody would dare want to watch you. Nobody there is interested in you. Nobody's paying attention to you, Otis. Okay? Y'all sitting here, y'all got to watch the collective because you know the collective is the real true star seeds. Okay? You know the collective is the real true star seeds. Nobody would want to care about y'all. Mm-hmm. Nobody gives a fuck about y'all. Nobody's checking for you. Nobody checked for your mama. Nobody checked for your daddy. Nobody checked for your grandmama. Nobody checked for y'all. But y'all all up in the collective's face. Y'all all up in the collective's. Y'all all up in the collective's life. Mm-hmm. Nobody checked for your ancestors. Nobody checked for you. I could understand why you would want to follow the collective, why you would want to forge through, why you would, because you need some relevance. You need to be around the relevant. Lord, have mercy. 10 of Pentacles, spiritual inheritance. What is this? Thank you. I'm telling you, y'all want the collective's justice. Y'all want the collective spiritual inheritance. And y'all getting y'all ass toe up out here. Toe up out here, honey. The military, it could be, who is this turn their ass up? Who's turning their ass up out here? I feel like it's the military. I feel like it's the government. Turn y'all motherfucking asses up. All right? No, Miss Tina, I ain't gonna block them yet. Let them stay on in here. We already on the Truman Show. They already watching us in our house, CCTV. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense to block these motherfuckers. You gotta just talk to them just like they is. They're nothing. You know, you got to talk to them. Y'all fucking trolls, demons, fallen angels, nothings, nobodies, no power. You understand? Listen here. 10 of Pentacles and justice. This big old fight that's going on out here, it's big. It's motherfucking major. But when y'all get hit, I want y'all to remember that you were told not to follow the collective. You were told not to cross that bridge. You were told not to make that move. You understand? It says forge, don't follow. The collective was told to forge forward through, go through, right, to this new path, be the leader, do what you got to do. And you was told to stand the fuck down. All right? But y'all so thirsty. It's the thirst that got you. You're thirsty. You follow me? Because you didn't come from a bloodline that left you no spiritual inheritance, no spiritual protection, no ancestral connection. You're dry boned. Gray bones. This is crazy. Who the what? What is this spirit? Tell me. Look, now they want to apologize. Y'all know I'm talking to you. You're sorry now. Look at you on your knees begging. Oh, Lord, don't do it. Oh, God, help me, Lord. Somebody said, what the hell is she talking about? If you can't resonate while you here. Listen, somebody feeling sorry now, begging. It says, I'm sorry. Defenselessness. They don't have no defense, no protection. Righting past wrongs, uprooting. They want to take back everything they did to you in regards to your ancestral legacy, in regards to your finances, in regards to your inheritance, in regards to your spiritual inheritance. They have no protection. Look at them begging. They know something's coming for them. Look at them on their knees. You ain't got to tell me what y'all do at night when you close your eyes and you start seeing what you see in your dreams and in your sleep. You ain't got to tell me you seeing those orbs and those shadows in your house. Y'all scared than a motherfucker. And if this don't resonate with you, it's not for you. You're not the one. You probably on our side. But some of y'all know. Some of y'all know why you're scared as fuck. It could be two people here. This could be a couple. It could be twins, okay? Somebody here, I'm sorry. They want to apologize. They want to apologize. Maybe for receiving something that didn't belong to them with the Six of Pentacles. This could be a group of people or a collective group of people that took something from the justice system that belonged to you, Ten of Pentacles. Because this is a collective energy reading, okay? This is not a personal, it's not individual, all right? So what I'm saying here is you motherfuckers, Durrell Marshall, 4821. Let me go ahead and address you. I want you to find your woman. And I want you to ask your woman why she don't love on you more. So you won't be in women's comments with that bitter shit. Men that are truly cared for and well taken care of don't have time to run around and harassing feminine energies. Either you're a man or you're a woman. Either way, I want you to ask yourself, why is my person not giving me enough attention to where I don't have time to roll around in other people's comments harassing people? This tells me you are not loved. Okay? This tells me you're not respected. This tells me you don't even probably get I feel bad for y'all. I feel bad. I wish the fuck my man would be going around arguing in people's comments. I think it's the most embarrassing thing a man could ever do is to address a feminine, is to address a woman. Okay? I think it's sad. Send your wife, your sister, your daughter. But I think for you to be in here addressing me, you are so out of order. You're out of order. Because God is a God of order and decency. And he didn't tell you to roll in here as a man to address a woman. He didn't tell you that. It's given very much, I'm deprived of love. I'm deprived of attention. It's giving very much, I get paid to troll people because I'm not enough for my ancestors to have left me something where I don't have to take money to target people and troll people. But see, you do. All right? All right. I really have to address them because I want them to take this energy back to their clique. Because once I told you, it says do not follow. When people come in here, Gleam Team, when people come in here, they just get that karma. And I got to make sure I speak it over them because I want them to take it back to their group. If they come in here with that energy, I need to make sure that I speak the karma back for them to take it to their group. So I'm very intentional, all right? All right? So just know, he got to take that energy he brought over here and take it back to his group. And that's why they getting their ass tore up out here. That's why they getting their ass tore up out here to the point where they begging for forgiveness. We may not see it. We may not even hear about it, collective. But these people are behind the scenes begging their ancestors, source, angel guides, take it as it resonates, for help. They're begging for help. You understand? We may not see it, but I'm letting you know it's right here. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because listen, look at the ground. The ground then cracked open and some shit is coming up out of that ground. This is that death magic, that root magic that they was doing on us. You feel me? Look at the ground and opened up the same death magic, graveyard magic, dirt magic, jar spells, all those spells. Look what it did. That shit is coming and it's consuming them. Look at the light. Whatever they tried to sow against us is consuming them. And they are sorry. They are sorry. Do you hear me? Tell me about these people who are sorry, defenseless. They have no spiritual protection whatsoever. All right? They trying to right their past wrongs. They trying to clean shit up now. They trying to uproot. Look at them. They trying to uproot the death magic that they put on you, the graveyard magic that they put on you, those jar spells. They trying to go back and put that shit up. They want to undo that shit. I'm telling you here. That's what I feel like. Somebody here is, I'm sorry. Tell me about this sorry. Look at the hermit. Look at the hermit. It's a hermit out here. Somebody's isolated. Somebody's in solitude. Somebody is looking and watching and seeing that your ships is coming in. Something's coming in. I heard something's going to work out in your favor. I heard something's going to work out in your favor. All right? The hermit could want to apologize. They could feel defenseless here. Yeah, for taking a risk. Okay? Now, the hermit in the upright is somebody who does introspection. The hermit in the upright is somebody who's supposed to be wise. They're supposed to take some type of self-accountability. But this particular energy, they could have took some type of risk here. They could have been under an illusion. They could have been lied to. Or they could have thought they had plenty of options in order to make this choice. All right? So I said, who is sorry? The hermit is sorry for being a fool. All right? The hermit is sorry for being a fool. Look, Two of Cups. This is somebody's lover. This is somebody's lover. Yours or somebody's in your energy. Who's the Two of Cups? This is your lover, or this is somebody's lover. Take it as it resonates, child. They got a lot of mental conflict going on here behind what they worked on. They put in some work, you guys. Somebody put in some work. And I feel like it was to follow you, okay? I feel like it was with this forge, do not follow. I feel like somebody put you under some type of surveillance here. I feel like these people followed you. I feel like they were warned. They were warned not to go that route, not to cross this bridge. Okay? They were warned. All right? Bye, Elias. Bye, sweetheart. Oh, y'all coming out of the woodworks. There's so many of y'all. Ain't no way they paying y'all good money like that. Ain't no way they paying y'all enough money to troll people. Okay? Somebody here, these people were told not to go in this direction. Clarify this no. Clarify this no, Holy Spirit. Look at y'all. Look what came out. Death energy in reverse. They were told not to follow you, to try to unalive you, not to try to defeat you or cause you sudden endings, and that shit backfired. It's the death card to the reverse. I cannot make this shit up. And it popped right over the forge. Do not follow. Somebody here was following you, trying to unalive you, put an ending to you, causing you sudden endings to your finances, your spirituality, your spiritual inheritance, your gifts. You understand? They were told not to go in that direction, child. That's crazy. Somebody here, let me see what this death is. Somebody here, the reason people was trying to hold on to you because they was literally trying to unalive you. There's something about your spiritual gifts. There's something about your spiritual gifts. There's something about your, this could be in regards to money, or this could be in regards to your spiritual gifts, death energy. Damn, what's the death energy? Somebody was told not to do it, y'all. Woo, spirit. Baby, they try to victimize you. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. They definitely tried to put a hurting on you now. All right? These are people that definitely want to put some type of hurting on you. They wanted to delay you, imprison you, victimize you. This is abuse. This is abuse. You understand? Death energy to the reverse with the Eight of Swords. This is abuse. How you're going to know this is your energy reading is if you have been under some type of spiritual warfare or some type of abuse. Okay? This is how you're going to know. Yeah, these people tried to abuse you, baby. Not only did they try to abuse you, they could have tried to unalive you. Not only did they try to unalive you, they could have tried to delay you. Not only did they want to delay you, ooh, spirit, they could have received something. They could have paid people. It's a lot. These people are angry, or they were angry, but it's definitely getting major abuse. Not only financial abuse with the 10 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles, but some type of death magic. These people could have been trying to unalive you. They could have tried to have you locked up to unalive you. They also was delaying you. They were victimizing you. This is a lot of abuse. They were victimizing you. In prison, they wanted you in prison in your mind. They wanted you in prison in your mind, spirit, and body. They victimized you. This is crazy. Eight of Swords to the death in reverse. Yep, look, in order for them, because they knew you was receiving something. Three of Wands. The Three of Wands talks about your ships coming in. If you look at this person, they are waiting on something. They're expecting something. They are looking, expecting something. Queen of Cups energy. You could have been expecting something. They could have known that something was coming in towards you. And baby, they put you down. You had to heal from this. They sat you down. They sat you down. Okay? Ooh, spirit, a Hierophant. What's this Three of Wands? I heard expectation, the Hangman, the Emperor. You was expecting to have some type of power, the Emperor. The Emperor is a very powerful individual. The Emperor sets boundaries. The Emperor could run empires. This is somebody who holds some type of control or power. And they saw that. They saw that if they allowed this to come in, whatever this is, this power, this position, whatever this was, if they allowed it to come in, you would go from a mother figure, energy, nurturing kind, to some type of boss leader or somebody with some type of authority. Do you understand? I don't know what was it? Okay, first of all, you would have had the power to walk away from something. So let's try to figure out what we're talking about here. If you're the Emperor, you set boundaries, you have some control, and you would have been able to walk away from these energies, then you would have had the finances, the means, okay, to get away, go away. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is here. You would have had the means to get away. Queen of Wands in reverse. You got a witch out here. All right. You got some type of dark spiritualist. All right. Yeah. Look, that wanted your, whatever this new thing was that was coming in your life. Somebody wanted this. All right. Some type of Queen of Wands in reverse, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world. There was something that was going to allow you to create a new world for yourself, okay? Like this could have been, again, a power position. You got to think this is the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles talks about like a trust or an inheritance, a spiritual inheritance, a physical inheritance. Whatever this, and with the 6 of Pentacles, this means it was coming towards you. This was supposed to be given towards you. So this won't be for everybody. This will be for those of you that have some ancestors that have left you something. Like I said, your ancestors have left you something you may not have known, but it was supposed to be coming in towards you. And these people knew if you got this opportunity, you would hold some type of authority and power. And there's a witch, a warlock, a dark spiritualist, or something that wanted it. These people wanted it so bad that they was willing to unalive you. Now these people are regretting something, child. I mean, they are sorry here. Why are these people sorry here? Why are these? And let me just tell y'all something, because I talk about this on my other channel, but I haven't been on here as much, okay? So I don't get to kind of like update you guys. So I will update you because we've had these talks on my other channel. But I want to let you guys know, the majority of you that resonate with me, that you really fuck with me, it's because you understand that you are a part of an ancestral legacy. You understand that you have descendant access, okay? You are the descendant of a particular bloodline. That particular bloodline has made provision for you through spiritual inheritances, okay? I've been talking on my other channel about your ancestors, and a lot of you guys don't understand what I'm saying because you haven't done your ancestry. A lot of you guys don't know who your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth great grandmother and great grandfather is. So a lot of you guys are not connected to the Ten of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are looking at this shit surface level because you don't even know who you are. Respectfully, I'm just going to say respectfully. You haven't done any ancestral genealogy whatsoever at all. You don't know nothing. So you're not connected to a legacy. You're not connected to your ancestors. Because if you was, you would understand that there's a bigger fight going on out here, because you would understand that your ancestors have left you land. Your ancestors have left you provision, finances, trust, monies. And it's not in your hand. But because you don't know your genealogy, because you don't know who your ancestors are, you not even making the connection. That's why I don't allow people to tell me who I am when they don't even know who the fuck they are. Respectfully. You haven't done any type of search on your ancestors. You don't know what land that they were given. You don't know about any of the constitutional treaties that was made during their time that would have offered them protection. You don't know about any of the lands that they acquired if they fought in the war. Y'all not connected to the Ten of Pentacles. So when I say, or any readers say Ten of Pentacles, y'all be lost. When we say the Ten of Pentacles, most of the time we're talking about the shit that's tied to your ancestors. But you can't make the connection because you don't know your ancestors. So if you're resonating with this, I would employ you to start your genealogy. Okay? I would employ you to start looking for your ancestors. And watch the journey that you are led on. Your ancestors will lead you to your provision, but y'all not connected to your ancestors. Y'all connected to Cardi B. Y'all connected to religion. Y'all connected to your pastors. You connected to the Moors. You connected to the Egyptian gods, but you ain't connected to your ancestors. Once you get connected to your ancestors, they will lead you where they want you to go. They will tell you. They have painted a fucking picture. But if you keep allowing people to tell you who the fuck you are without connecting to your ancestors, we could never vibe. We could never vibe because you don't even know who you are. Y'all saying, oh, we're this, we're that. How do you know? Have you pulled the census? Have you pulled your grandparents, your great-great-grandparents' birth records, military records? Have y'all seen where they was living at a certain time? Have y'all seen what was going on in the certain time that they was living? What type of wars was happening? What type of provision treated? Y'all ain't did nothing. Y'all ain't did nothing. Y'all ain't did a motherfucking thing. Y'all ain't did a motherfucking thing. Y'all ain't did nothing. Y'all ain't did nothing. And if you have, I'm not talking to you. And if you have, I'm not talking to you. This is why these people are sorry. Look at them. That's the energy of your ancestors. Look at them. Look at them. That's the energy of your ancestors. They was fucking around with the ancestors' legacy. And they thought the ancestors wasn't going to rise. When the ancestors energetically started finding out where they motherfucking a spiritual inheritance was, and it ain't with you, what you think they gonna do? Man, somebody's being haunted, baby. Somebody's being haunted like a mug here. They so sorry here for wanting what you wanted and not even understanding how the ancestors roll here. Give me something. Look at this shit. Look what your ancestors is doing. I can't make this motherfucking shit up for nothing in the world. Look what your ancestors doing. They fucking them up. They fucking these people up. Turn their ass up. And they sleep. They probably seeing shit cross their house. Little fast movements, little dark movements. They probably seeing shit out their side of their eye. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if your parents aren't your parents. I don't care. Have you done your ancestry? Have you been open and saying, listen, guide me, ancestors. Show me what I need to be seen. Show me what I need to see. These ancestors fucking these people up. I'm telling you, they are getting them. Baby, they getting them. You ain't even have to lift a finger. You didn't have to lift a fucking finger, collective. All you had to do was forge. All you had to do was follow the yellow brick motherfucking road. All you had to do was keep moving forward, one foot in the other. Well, it don't matter the stumbling blocks. It don't matter the adversity. It don't matter the obstacles. All you had to do was keep moving forward, forging. That's all you had to do was don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And I promise you, if they follow you, it's going to be a problem. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And that's what they did. They followed you because they wanted what you had. And now they're sorry because your angels, your ancestors is going upside their motherfucking head. Let me pull baby, I got my ancestor deck. Let's pull the ancestor deck out right now. Talk to us, ancestors. Let's know. Hey, baby, I love to see it. Baby, I love to see it. I love to see it. I love to see it. Period, Miss Nene. I see you. I love to see it. Come on, ancestors. Tell us, what's this Five of Wands? What do we need to know? Only tell us what we need to know and nothing more. What do we need to know? Thank you. Father in the sky. So there's something about a karmic father out here. They're in reverse. So a karmic father is involved. It says father in the sky. But it's in reverse. So maybe this father is not passed away. This is a father figure. This is a karmic father figure. All right? It's a karmic father figure. All right? All right? That's what spirits say we needed to know. Let's see what we need to know about this karmic father figure. It sounds like it sounds like some type of misogynist here. Thought you was, because something was coming in for you that would have made you powerful. Then they wanted to steal it. It sounds like some type of weirdo. What's this father in reverse? King of Wands. Look. A King of Wands in the upright is a leader, right? A King of Wands in the upright is somebody who has some type of authority. They also have vision, foresight, insight. They could see the bigger picture. But this father figure is in reverse. I'm feeling like, because the King of Wands is in the upright. This tells me, yes, this person wanted to be a leader. This tells me, yes, this person wanted to have authority. But with the father in reverse, this person did not take into accountability like the family. See what I'm saying? With the father in reverse, it's like this person did not take into accountability the family. So how can you want the ancestral legacy if you weren't having the family as the foundation? Okay? All right? So Cam said, repent, for the Lord's kingdom at hand. Going to medium and cycles will defile you, declares the Lord. They get their information for evil. Hold on. Listen, Cam, there's 1,000,000 children missing. All right. There's 1,000,000 children missing. Okay. Also, too, we have just discovered that the world is ran by pedos, right? But yet you're here. All right. Organizing chaos in my thing. So you're talking about what the Lord says defile you, but you and your organization have not organized anything against the pedos that run this world, or address the 1,000,000 children that come up missing a year. Mind you, 4 to 5 years ago, it was only 400,000. So within the last 5 years, the number of missing children has doubled, okay? And yet you, all right, you that call yourself the Lord's people have somehow allowed 1,000,000 children to come up missing. That's the God you serve? Is that the Lord you're talking about? Is that the Lord that's going to defile me for reading cards, but not the deaf, defile the people where 1 million children have coming up missing a year, or the government, Surely I'm defiled. Surely I am a mess. Surely I'm going to hell. While you harass me instead of the ones that you know is fucking with kids. Okay, do better. Do better. You and your crew, do better. The numbers ain't matching. The God you serve is weak. The Lord you serve is a tyrant. 1 million children is doubled in numbers. Leave me out your God and leave me out your Lord. You understand? I want no parts of it. May I be defiled. Because guess what? For the last 4 years, I've been talking about missing children. For the last 4 years, I've been talking about missing children, and now they're just talking about it. So leave me out of your God and your Lord's way, and let them know I got beef with them. If they got a motherfucking problem with me, tell them step up. All right, here we go. Anyway, listen, this karmic daddy here, they did have some leadership. They did want the authority, but they didn't want the responsibility of the father, which doesn't connect with the ancestral legacy, because if it's the 10 of Pentacles, it's tied to the ancestral legacy. And if we tie to the ancestral legacy, we know what the men did for the ancestor. We know what the men did, right? We know what the men did that was connected to the ancestral legacy, right? But somehow this father, who has leadership and authority capabilities, did not consider the responsibility of fatherhood here. And now there's a problem. Oh, look at the bottom of the deck, star mother. Listen, look at the bottom of the deck that's in the upright, star mother, because guess who cares about the children? Guess who cares about the ancestral legacy, the spiritual inheritance, the generations? Mama. Star mother's right here. Here's the mother. Why didn't the daddies stand up? Why is the dad? Where's the daddies? Where's the daddies? Where y'all at? 1 million missing children. Y'all leaders. Y'all, we can see y'all everywhere. Y'all leading everything. But you can't lead your motherfucking family. You can't even lead an expedition to go find 1 million motherfucking kids. Not even that. You can't even stop the government for sexualizing and stealing and abusing your children. Where y'all at? Don't worry about it. It look like the mothers got it. It looked like the mothers are forging forward. I guess we gave y'all plenty of time. It looks like, look, the pillar of light. It's a star mother, the pillar of light. We gave you motherfuckers plenty of time, fathers. We gave y'all plenty of time to help the children. We gave y'all plenty of time to fulfill the ancestral legacy. We looked at y'all. We supported y'all. We had your back. And listen, y'all didn't let numbers double. Star mother is out here, all right, as the pillar of light, raising the vibration so that there can be heaven on earth. Star mother energy is tired of the children coming up missing. Star mother energy is tired of the children being abused. Star mother energy is creating the vibration that's going to bring this world to its knees, which is why you already seeing this. The world is already seeing this. The world is seeing, look, brought him to his knees. Look at the mama. Brought this motherfucker to his knees. Who can bring a man to their knees? Mother. The vibration of the divine feminine energy is raising. And it's bringing these masculines to their fucking knees. These so-called leaders. These so-called authority figures, right? Because it say father in reverse. And look, what's so interesting, it says father in the sky, but it's in reverse. I think right now, the father y'all say that's in the sky, that y'all worship and talk about, I think it's going to show us a problem here. The father, I don't know who these men, these King of Wands God is, but it ain't the God we serve. I don't know who these leaders and authority figures God is, but I'm pretty sure it's not the God that's associated with the star mother, with the mother. I'm pretty sure that that's not the God. I'm pretty sure that's some type of different God. Maybe it's them being the God. All right. I'm just letting you know. Let's continue, ancestors. Want you to know about these leaders, authority figures, karmic fathers. Look, I cannot make this shit up. It say traitor. Let me get real close. It says traitor. The father figures are traitors. The karmic fathers are traitors. They're traitors. They're traitors. They sold us out. They sold our kids out. They sold our kids out. They sold us out. That's what it say. Fathers are traitors, baby. These karmic fathers are traitors. Look at them. Look at them. It say traitor right there. Karmic fathers are traitors. They just sold us out, y'all. These leaders, these authority figures, take it as a resonates, y'all. They just sold us out. Now they on their motherfucking knees. Oh, my God. Yeah, they sold us out. I don't even want to go into it respectfully here. Look what it say, y'all. What that say? Star ancestors. Follow the voice of your soul. That's what these men were told. To follow the voice of their soul. Star ancestors. There's pyramids here. There's pyramids here. There's stars here as well. Star ancestors said, follow the voice of your soul. Okay? That's what they told these karmic fathers. But something happened along the way to cause these karmic fathers to trade on us. Okay? Let me see. What caused these karmic fathers not to follow the voice of their soul and instead to trade us for abundance? They exchanged the energy of the ancestors for abundance. Let me see. Why didn't these men, leaders, authority figures, follow the voice of their ancestors? Look, fast communication. So they were told, all right, to be logical. All right. So somebody's ancestor here, it's a King of Wands. All right. So in your situation, we're going to put it as an individual. It is a collective. Apply it as a way. But in your situation, if you're resonating with this, there's a particular father figure energy. All right. This person was communicated to by an ancestor, or this could have been an elder. This could have been like a pastor. Intuitively, this person was told, be logical. This person was told to be logical, to separate your emotions, because the King of Swords uses head over heart. Separate from your emotions and be logical and change. Make a change, right? Don't do this. Don't be impulsive. Don't be reckless. Don't be careless. Don't do something out of anger. Look, somebody chose a karmic lover, a lovers. They sold you out for a third party. Look, backstab, betrayal. You sold your motherfucking family and ancestors out for some poo nanny, child. For some fucking poo nanny, child. These motherfuckers, I'm telling you, then sold their family out for some poo nanny. Poo nanny. That's what it say. Your ancestors told you to be logical about the situation, right? Your ancestors told you separation from your emotions. This is a tender dick. This is a tender D-I-C-K. You were supposed to think logical, not with your Peter. Somebody got in their feelings, emotions. But the ancestor said, think logically about this situation and change. Because there's a bigger picture. This is about your legacy. Do it for your ancestors. Do it for your bloodline. Do it for your name. No, this motherfucker did it for some ass. You sold your ancestors out for some emotions because you was in your feelings, bitch. You sold your, tell me more here. Lord have mercy. I can't look for a karmic lover, 2 of Cups. I cannot make this shit up. I wouldn't lie to y'all. I wouldn't lie to y'all. What you have is a bunch of karmic fathers who sold their bloodline out for karmic lovers. Poo nanny. Pussy. Pussy. You gave equal give and take about some pussy. Not your ancestors. Not the bloodline legacy. Right? Not the long-term success of your generation. You sold your ancestors out and gave equal take for some pussy. and you gave them everything. This motherfucker took and gave the ancestral legacy to somebody for some pussy. For some emotions. That's what Spirit is saying about these karmic fathers. It's just not one. Look, Queen of Wands. They sold out. They married them. These are women that wasn't approved by the bloodline. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm not prejudiced or nothing like that. I don't know if it's, I don't know. But these karmic fathers sold the bloodline out for pussy. They gave everything. They gave their ancestral legacy. They gave their spiritual inheritance, the inheritance of their ancestors to their wives that wasn't approved by the bloodline. They was in their feelings. But the thing that, because it happens, right? We make wrong decisions. But what I'm telling you is somebody was told by their ancestor, follow the heart of your soul. Follow the voice of your soul. See, I wouldn't be feeling that bad for, I wouldn't be on this person's ass if the ancestor didn't speak to the person. If they didn't get the intuitive nudge, the download. If somebody didn't get the, you know what I'm saying? If somebody didn't get the you see? Somebody was told by the ancestor, follow your soul, think bigger, remove your emotions, and somebody failed to do that. Somebody went all in, and what they did was they gave the ancestral legacy to an op. I heard an op bitch. Take it as it resonates. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, child. I'm telling you, look, Seven of Pentacles, this person was not supposed to invest in a energy that's not earthed. This person was not supposed to, Seven of Pentacles talks about investment, putting in hard work. You was not supposed to invest in what is not earthed. You were supposed to invest in the energy that's earthed, and you didn't. You didn't invest in the bloodline. Spirit told you, this is where you invest. This is where you put your money. This is where you put your investments. This is... I ain't got time for this shit today. I'm not doing this. I'm telling you, somebody offered up and sacrificed you, collective. Somebody sacrificed you, death. They ended it. They could have even wished death upon you, because I think I did say these people was doing death magic. And look, it's a couple. This is a woman and a man. The same person that sold out their bloodline with this karmic lover was doing death magic on an ancestral legacy in the bloodline. You are in this person's bloodline. This is why their ancestors is haunting them. They tried to unalive you, and you in the bloodline. You in this person's bloodline. So them and their lover was doing spell work, death magic, graveyard magic on you, and you're tied to their own ancestors. This motherfucker's retarded. This is this person right here. This, you know what? They don't. This person might be challenged in their mind. Somebody here might be challenged in there. Something might be wrong with this person's mental. Look at Star Ancestors, Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment. The wish fulfillment was with your ancestors, player. The wish fulfillment was with your ancestors, my baby. Damn. Damn. Spirit said that's the truth. You were supposed to be a stand-up father figure and do it for the foundation. You would have had a strong foundation. You would have got it. You would have got it, sweetheart. Whoever this person is, this father, you would have got your wish fulfillment, child. This, ooh, Spirit. Damn, I hate that for you. I ain't going to keep going, though, because I'm tired of you. I ain't going to keep going. You getting that ass handed to you because you came against your own bloodline, and you traded and sold out somebody that was in your bloodline, foo-foo. You traded out somebody that was in your bloodline, foo-foo. Y'all better check. That's why I said do your ancestry, do your legacy, because a lot of us are kin. A lot of us are in the same fold. We're descendants of the same tribes or sister tribes, cousin tribes. A lot of us in the same. Y'all be attacking people that's in your family bloodline, child. You think the ancestors going to have your back and you coming against somebody in the bloodline? Huh? Huh? For somebody that's not? For somebody that's not, you a fucking fool. This person is a straight up clown. You a clown. I mean, you a serious clown. To go against your own ancestors, to go against your own bloodline, you a clown. Let me see what else the ancestor said. This is crazy. This is a karmic father figure that literally sold out their own bloodline. And you're going to have hell to pay. All right? Tell me more. Tell me more. Or are we done here? Look, peacekeeper energy. Peacekeeper energy, collective. You was the peacekeeper. You let go of the need to be right. You didn't argue with this person. You didn't try to make it known. Okay? You did not try to fight the case or make your case be known. You kept the peace. You was like, cool. You could have even known that they was doing something. You didn't run after them. You kept the peace. You let go of the need to be right here. All right? Yeah, look. And you just focused on the dream and the journey. That's why I said you just kept foraging your foots in front of the other. You just kept going. Whoever you are, you just kept going. You kept going after the dream. You kept going after the journey. You know, you knew that you was headed towards somewhere. You was listening to your ancestors. You was listening to the downloads. Okay, that's what I'm feeling like here. Yep. This person did not want to see you for who you truly were. Okay, this person didn't want to recognize the dream. This person didn't want to see the journey. I'm talking about this person absolutely knew exactly what was going on and they ignored it. I'm talking about, you know how something's right there in your face, but you don't want to see it. You don't want to acknowledge it. And I don't know why. Why would this person ignore what was right in their face? Because this person wanted to move forward. Because you wanted to move forward. The King of Wands communicated, yeah, this person didn't want you. This person didn't want to have nothing to do with you. This person didn't want to be associated with you. Okay? This person, even though they could have gotten that download, even though they could have received the information, this person was like, no, I want to go over here. I want to take this direction. Yeah, somebody was under a heavy illusion, 7 of Cups. Somebody thought they had a lot of options. Somebody went in a direction where they felt like they had a lot of options. 7 of Cups sometimes talks about options. It talks about dreams. It talks about fantasy. Okay? This energy, all right, definitely thought that they wanted to go towards a place where they thought they had a lot of options. This person was chasing clout. Somebody wanted to be seen. Somebody wanted to, be recognized. Somebody wanted recognition. But all it led to was imprisonment, victimization, and being slowed down. This is what this person is discovering. Where they thought they had options, it was only imprisonment. Now somebody feels stuck. Somebody feels stuck now. That's why they praying. They sorry. Both of them. It could be both of them. Because they're discovering that their investment in betraying you and backstabbing you really only led to their mental decline. Okay? Really only led to their mental decline and their chaos with these ancestors. They're fighting now, 3D and 5D. They're going through a lot of spiritual warfare. They're fighting lovers, okay? Them two, they're fighting. The couple's fighting. The ancestors fighting them. Heavy judgment. King of Wands and the lovers. They're heavily burdened. Okay? They are heavily burdened. They have a lot of responsibilities. What is this 10 of Wands? Ace of Pentacles. They have a lot of responsibilities behind taking this gift. Ace of Pentacles. They thought it was an opportunity. They thought it was theirs. They thought it belonged to them. They didn't take into account the ancestors. They didn't take into account that this was tied to the ancestors. None of that. All right? And they got all this karma behind this gift. Behind what they wanted. You got what you wanted. You got what you wanted. You also got what you didn't want. They got what they wanted, but they also got what they didn't want. This gift, that spiritual inheritance, whatever they took, whatever they received it, and it's a burden. They are heavily burdened. They are bogged down with a lot of responsibilities at this time. All right? 2 of Pentacles. These people are juggling. They have no defense. I'm talking about these people have a lot of challenges. They can't even gain the footing. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. The 2 of Pentacles in the upright is like somebody being able to gain the footing. They could, juggle the responsibilities. They can kind of adapt to the changes. These people can't even adapt. They can't even get on their feet. 7 of Wands. Okay. There's too many challenges because the devil here is causing these losses. The devil is causing these people losses, and they should have been logical working with this group to have a passionate new beginning after they was told not to do it. With the World card, 8 of Wands, communication came. Somebody told them not to do it. Somebody in the group could have told them not to do it. Their ancestors told them not to do it. They told them to walk away from this being their wish fulfillment. Use your intuition and do the right thing with the justice. But instead, they offered you up. They attempted to sacrifice you. All right? All right. That's what I'm saying here. Like, this is, it is what it is, It is what it is. It is what it is, you guys. We have to acknowledge that we have some type of responsibility to the ancestors. I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you cannot be held responsible for what you don't know. But if you do know and you're getting the information and you choose not to see it for what it is, ain't nothing nobody can do. Because there was a point none of us really knew about the ancestors or took the ancestors into consideration, let alone the legacy, let alone the history. We didn't know. But this person, they knew. Somebody told this person they are intuitive. They got some type of messages. Okay? Look, I'm telling you, somebody, it was made, the sun card, it was made clear to this person. This person was enlightened. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, the ancestors wouldn't have not enlightened that person. They were a part of the bloodline. The ancestors enlightened this person. Okay? Yeah. Spirit said, do what's right, take the enlightenment and trust. Listen to what Spirit said. Take the enlightenment and trust you're going to thrive. This is going to, if you go this route, you're going to thrive. You trust it. Trust it. You're going to be okay. This is going to work out. Okay? And this person said, no, that shit's too hard. That shit's too hard. Me standing my ground, me having boundaries, me standing up for myself, that's too hard. All the ancestors did was say, stand up for yourself. Somebody folded. I'm telling you, it says trust in the higher sources. Somebody folded on the higher sources. Somebody folded. They didn't trust their force. They didn't trust their source. They didn't trust the ancestors. They didn't trust the angels, guys. All somebody had to do was stand your ground. Somebody's weak. This person is weak. The ancestors asked them to be a man about it, to stand their ground. I'm just trying to help somebody here. So this could be, something y'all need to understand. When you get the enlightenment about your ancestors, trust that you're going to be able to thrive, but you're going to have to stand your ground. And it may be a climb, it may be a little difficult, but stand your ground because you're going to be able to thrive in this situation. That is what the ancestors said here. Trust. You're going to be able to make it. You're going to be able to thrive. Somebody was like, no, that's just too hard. That's just too hard because somebody was hunting this person's fears. Somebody knew this person was weak. It says hunter. It says track down your fears and desires. Somebody knew and studied this person's fears. And they were scared. Okay, it's given scared. Moon energy. Okay. This person could have been scared to attach with their emotions. Right? Somebody could have been scared to pay attention here. What's to track down the fears and the desires? The oracle. Look, somebody was scared of somebody's spiritual gifts. This person was scared of your spiritual gifts. You could be the oracle that's connected to this energy. This is why they did this to you. Yeah, high priest. Somebody was scared of their own spiritual gifts. Okay? You could be the oracle, or this person, all right, is a high priest. This person was intended to create. This person was supposed to surround themselves by energies that would protect their energy and help them because they're a high priest. Somebody could be gifted out here. This person could have spiritual gifts and they were scared. Somebody could have been scared of their own spiritual gifts as well. All right, take it as a resonate. Snake. This is snake energy. All right. They refused to shed that old skin. They refused to shed that old skin and come into who they were, high priest energy. Now, mind you, let me tell you how I know that this person refused to change, because I think I said the Six of Swords was change. Spirit asked, the ancestors asked this person to change. Shed your snakish ways. Shed your deceptive ways, because you're a high priest. And the only way to be a high priest is by blood. Okay, the only way you are a high priest is by blood. So the ancestors was like saying, if you want this spiritual inheritance, 10 of Pentacles, if you want it because it would have been this person's, then you have to change. You have to shed the snakish ways, the deceptive ways, right? The sneaky ways, and you have to step into your high priest energy, which is trusting in the divine, trusting in the source. Surround yourself with energies that's going to protect you. This person was scared. All right. Yeah, I bet it is nonsense, just Kev. All right. Look, I told you this person chose a courtship, a relationship. This person chose poverty mindset. Somebody thought that the only way that they could thrive, the only way they could get ahead is in this relationship, in this connection. Look, to steal. What was in that courthouse when it came to a spiritual connection? Even though their ancestors said all they had to do was take on the energy of the descendant of the ancestors, it was rightfully theirs. All this person had to do was shed that snakish skin and become the descendant, and it would have been theirs. But the reason they chose this way is because they didn't understand. That's a poverty mindset. That's a scarcity mindset. Deception, sneakiness, that is a scarcity mindset. Pessimist, right? They didn't believe. And they took that and they stole it from the court to have a clear pathway, even though they had a clear pathway anyway. Look, with the sun card, to the trust and thrive. They had a clear pathway anyway. All they had to do was stand their guard. This motherfucker's kind of slow. This motherfucker kind of slow. This motherfucker could run my household. Ain't no way I would want this person running my household. You understand what I'm saying? This person cannot run no motherfucker. Who is this? Whoever this is in a courtship with this person, I know their household gone to shreds. Somebody has a scarcity mindset, a poverty mindset. You want to run a household? You in a relationship with somebody that has a scarcity mindset? They don't even believe in their own spiritual gifts. Somebody is with a man that don't even believe in his own self. Bitch, you couldn't run in my house. You could not run my house. You could not. We would run over your ass like a mug. Because it say you had to have some boundaries. We would run your ass over. We would run you over. We would run you dry, honey. We would hang you, you understand, and hang you out to dry. We would run right over you. And that's probably what this energy is doing right here. This is probably a weak person. They get ran over. You see what I'm saying? They get stepped on. This is not a man with a backbone. This is somebody here who they don't run their own house. They don't have no backbone. They can't stand their own ground. I would have ran you over too. I ain't gonna lie. I would have been nasty, mean, cussed you. I've been with a man that don't have no spine before. And I just wasn't peaceful. Okay? Motherfucker had a poverty, scarcity mindset. You know what I'm saying? Definitely wasn't giving nobody no ass like that. I can't sleep with nobody like that. You go on and go to your third party or whoever you sleep with or whatever, whoever's willing to fuck with that. I can't do it. It's not going to work over here. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody with a little oomph, you know. I'm going to feel like I'm with a girl. I'm going to feel like I'm with a girl. No, baby. No. Somebody here denied their own spiritual inheritance. All right, let me get a couple of more from the ancestor deck. Is there anything else the collective needs to know moving forward, please and thank you? Is there anything else the collective needs to know moving forward? I guess not. That's it, shit. Yeah. All right. Whoever you are, collective, because you trusted the higher forces, you can drop your shield. You got so much motherfucking protection out here. I'm telling you, whoever you are, you could have been in self-preservation mode, dealing with all that spiritual warfare and death magic, spell magic, jar magic that them people was sending you. But because you trust the higher forces here, you can let down your shield, okay? You don't have to be in this self-preservation mode, this protective mode at this time here, all right? Yeah, you can release that old energy of self-preservation, okay? You don't have to be in that protective mode anyway, okay? Because you're trusting the forces. You got a lot of protection. It says protection and guardian. You got a lot of protection out here. Why? Because I told you, you're getting ready to cross over, and they already have been told no. You don't even got to worry about it. The energy is going to block these people. You don't have to put up no shield. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to do nothing. All right? You have a lot of protection. All right? Keep trusting the higher forces here. All right? Your ancestors, your guides, angels, take it as it resonates. All right? Yeah, you can drop the shield. All right? What else? Thank you, Spirit. All right. Yep. Look, the magic backfire. It said magic, guardian, backfire. I'm telling you, that spell work, that shit's backfire. You can let your guard down now. You ain't got to do them protection spells. You don't got to do the protection rituals. You don't got to do the return to senders. You don't got to do none of that. That magic is backfiring on site, on deck, without you having to do anything. Drop your shield. All you got to do is trust, okay? Whoever you are at this time, that's all you need to do, all right? Because whatever magic they're sending to you is backfiring. You don't have to do nothing. All right. Just the fact that you trust in the higher forces is giving you this level of protection. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right. You got a passionate new beginning out here. Yep, you about to take some type of leap of faith here. All right, something is coming in that's going to surprise you here. All right. All right, I feel like you won at all costs with the 5 of Swords. You're gonna be surprised, baby, that you won at all costs. Sun card, I'm telling you, you're gonna be surprised when it's come to light about this motherfucking tower that's happening here and your forward movement when it comes to your wish fulfillment. You're gonna be surprised when you find out how your ancestors been kicking these people's ass for trying to juggle you and juggle your priorities. This King of Cups energy, some father figure. Like I said, this could be your father. It could be your baby father. Okay, this could be a baby mother, a baby mother. Shit, I don't know. But you're going to be surprised to find out that you didn't even have to lift a finger is what I'm saying here. All right. You're going to be surprised that you didn't even have to lift a finger. That's crazy. That's crazy. Spirit said that's the truth. All right. That's your reading, collective. I hope it helps. I hope you guys go out and do some research when it comes to your legacy, your ancestral, with your family, your genealogy. Enjoy the journey. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the journey. If you guys need a resource for how to do your genealogy, you can go to Amazon, okay? And you could look up Dane Calloway's genealogy. He has a book. It's about $45 though. I used his resource to do mines, okay? So you can go to Amazon and look up Dane Calloway's genealogy. It's about $45, all right? And he will walk you through how to do your genealogy, all right? Until next time, you guys be blessed. Bye-bye.